Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, Greed. Good morning, Takagi. Good morning, Chronic. Good morning, Captain Price. I'm doing good. I have not gotten breakfast yet, so apologies if you hear my stomach growling. I decided that I was just gonna wake up literally right before stream again and just get going right off the bat. Which is fine, you know, but my stomach's a little bit mad at me, but I'll be fine. I'll eat right after this. She arrived and she hungo. I'll get food after this, don't worry. Let me set up for everything. I wanted to ask you guys something while I set up everything. Wait a second. I have an option for you guys, and I figured I would ask you guys what it is that you want to see. So, we've been playing Terraria lately, and don't get me wrong, I love playing Terraria. I think playing Terraria with you guys is so much fun, and I enjoyed it so much the other day. But I figured I would ask you, are you guys more interested in seeing another episode of Terraria this week? Or would you prefer if we did an episode of Spelunky? Up to you guys. Because either way, what I'm thinking about doing is that on either Friday or Saturday, I'll do like a little like marathon, more or less, of one of these games. So the marathon will either be of Terraria or Spelunky. So I'll do like a much longer stream than usual. I have no opinion either way. Okay. How about both on one day? No, I'm not gonna marathon 2 games in a day. That's gonna be way too much. It's either I play one of these games for 6 hours or I play the other game for 6 hours. Both on one day. That's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, as much as I would hope that I could sit through and play through multiple hours of both of these games, I don't think I have the strength in me. Greed, do you have an opinion on this? I'm curious. Yes, Spelunky, you want to see Spelunky? Okay. Got 1 vote for Spelunky. Got 1 vote that goes either way. I am kind of terrified of playing Spelunky on stream because I know that it is a rage-inducing game, and I don't think y'all have really seen that side of me, with the exception of that one really awful Avion stream we had one time. But we're not gonna think about that stream. That stream was youch. But this game is like designed for like actual rage. So I'm not sure how this will go. We'll figure it out though. I guess if nobody else is voting, we'll do Spelunky. Got something else going for a little while. You know, maybe I vote for okay. Well, then we need a tiebreaker vote. Greed, you have to be the tiebreaker vote. Terraria or Spelunky for Friday or Saturday. Yodel. Oh gosh. Hold on, I need to drink some more water. Well, until I get a precise vote, I'll just start working on this part. At least grab my colors and do all the dates and stuff. Oh my god, it's already April. What the heck? We're at that. Hang on. No, not Carter. There we go. Monday is the 3rd. Okay. Listen, I asked for enough wrath with my actions. I don't want to be sent to the underworld yet. I just wanted to know. I'm curious. And like, don't get me wrong, like, it's not that we'll like never touch Terraria again. Like, I love playing Terraria, and I have every plan on playing more Terraria on stream. I was just curious if we wanted to mix it up this week. Do something a little bit different. Also, right after this, after I eat food, obviously, I really need to update my journal. I gotta sit down and update my journal, so I might sit in Discord and just work on that, potentially. If anybody wants to come and say hello. I am so behind on my journal. The only thing that I have done for April is like my mood tracker, and I need to do so much more. Okay, this is our Avion stream. What did I get all over my computer screen? Oh heck, my birthday's wait! Oh yeah, your birthday is coming up! What do you want to do for your birthday? Do you have any plans for your birthday so far? Oh, what was I just about? Have that one. You planning on going out and doing anything fun for your birthday? I'll put Spelunky down. I haven't had plans since 2019, but I might hang out with some of my friends since coincidentally it seems to be near when school ends. Oh, okay. Well, that'll be nice. Oh shit, I have to check something on my schedule before I put a specific time down for Spelunky on Friday. At least there's one thing I could do, and that's stick on my plan for the Parasite cover. The all spam chronic has been old and twice mad. I still have to practice that song and get used to it before I feel confident enough doing a cover, and I haven't thought about making another cover yet because that was a lot of work. Not even for like the actual making the audio part, because that wasn't the hard part, but doing all of the video editing, that took freaking forever. Okay, this starts on... Oh, okay. Okay, so it'll have to be at like 4. That's fine. You guys already spam me until I get mad. But you love us. You love us for it. What do you mean? You guys like driving me crazy whenever I go to the bathroom, and I still don't fully understand that, but that's what you guys seem to have agreed upon at some point. Because whenever I come back from the bathroom, you guys are going crazy in chat, and I don't understand that. Well, maybe I can scoot this up to 3 p.m. Yeah, June, remember ABCD? ABCD. Just like, are you telling me to memorize the alphabet? Something that I already have had memorized for many years of my existence? Is that what I'm being told right now? One, 8, 7. Keeping my Saturday as free as a bird. Oh, yeah, you guys were doing the whole alphabet when I was... Yeah. You were asking me to recall something, not memorize something. I misunderstood. Have all of you guys now gotten into the habit of calling other people forehead because of me? Is that something that we've all established in our community? Just calling other people forehead? Because I love it. I'll roll with it. Okay, grab. Why is this image so large? When did I do that? I've nearly called others forehead several times. I mean, you should, because it would be really funny if you did. I've gotten into that habit, and now everybody else, like, in my life has started using it, and it's literally the funniest thing ever. I love it. There we go. This week's schedule! Woohoo! Okay, computer, come on, let's go. Closer to 9. There you go. Oh my gosh, she's wearing the jorts. Don't get me started on the jorts bit again. Oh my god. That night when we were doing that freaking killed me. Jesus Christ. For anyone uninitiated, at some point Chronic and I were chilling in VC, and I started going off about the jorts meme. The one where, like, you just change everything to have a J in the beginning and then make stupid jokes about it, and we just couldn't freaking stop. And it was so funny. My stomach hurt so bad from laughing so hard. Good morning, June. Good morning, Dead Man. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. I've never seen Winging It in a while. I need to plan another Winging It episode. I really do. I've just been kind of stuck in my shell lately. Haven't really wanted to put myself out there again for a little while. I don't know. I haven't been in the mood for collabs, because I mean, you guys get to see the fun bits. We're like laughing and having a great time. None of you guys have to live through all of the like pre-scheduling, figuring out things, making sure that I am like like comfortable around the guest, like we all like connect and we can have like a really good conversation. So it takes a lot of effort to put together like a good guest to have on a Winging It episode. So I just haven't done that in a while because, to be frank, I'm very lazy. I just have to get myself out there because I have a couple people like scheduled that I would either they either asked to be on the show or I've asked them if they were interested in being on the show. I just haven't done it yet again because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I have not been in the mood to do all that work. So I gotta get on that. I know, it's been a while since I've had an episode of Winging It, and I miss it. I've also been busy with, like, bouncing around with work and stuff, which I know I don't want to make it an excuse, but... What are you doing, June? We are making all the thumbnails for the week and preparing. Let's see, let me steal some colors from here. There's some real nice colors in here. Good guests, and also you ask people, I did not beg anybody to be on the show. I have some dignity. I did not beg anybody to be on the show. No, that's a valid excuse. I don't know what you're talking about. I just, you know. There's a lot going on in my life right now, like just with me focusing on so many other things, literally constantly. So it's just like, I want to make sure that like I get it right, you know? Gotta prioritize things. And right now my priorities are like making sure that I'm okay at work, making sure that everything at home is okay, and like doing a collaborative like live stream is like the last thing that I want to worry about, because I got other stuff that I gotta worry about. I got bills to pay. So, you know, as much as I would love to do another episode of Winging It, like right now, I don't have the resources or the time, and I have to make the time, and you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Not to say I don't like it, though. I love doing my episodes of Winging It. They're like one of my favorite things that I get to do, because I get to interact with you guys, and, you know, having a guest on the show is always a blast. Getting to, like, have those really fun conversations and everything. So, you know. It's just getting around and doing all the, like, adulty, paperworky kind of stuff that's involved in doing it. That's not fun. I just love the colors on this so much. They're so gorgeous. I feel like I could make that a lot more saturated and more like blue toned. There we go. Oh, which one do I want to use? I don't think I've ever used this one, and I have no idea what it looks like. That's pretty cute. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? Oh, right, I was planning on asking my dad to bake a diabetic cheesecake for my birthday. Oh, good idea. Listen, I've probably talked about it before, but I am absolutely spoiled rotten because, you know, my mom is a baker. So she basically just asks me every year what it is that I want her to make, and she'll just make it. My mom also just likes having fun. So some years I have something very specific in mind, and other years I'm like, just do whatever it is that you want, Mom. I want you to have fun. I'll make it a lot later. Here we go. Hey June, good morning, Shockwave. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. I like never touch any of these fonts that are down here. It's like, I don't know, not interested in like any of them. My brother's a baker, but he doesn't enjoy it as much. He's a baker, but he doesn't like baking. It's just like his job, but he doesn't like it. I'm feeling a bit better now that my cold is gone. That's great. I'm glad that you're feeling better. So I think there's too much going on. I need something a lot simpler. That's nice. Maybe bolder? Yeah, there we go. And a little bit smaller. Yeah. Much better. By the way, June, what made you choose the name June Koumori? What made me choose my name? I don't know if I have a very good answer for that. I mean, Koumori for bat. And I really like the name June. I thought it was very cute. It's not really that deep, I guess. But, I mean, it doesn't have to be. He liked doing it before he went to school for it. Yeah. That's understandable. I feel like that's how a lot of people feel. Like, they go to school for it, and then they don't like it anymore after they've, like, it sucked all the joy out of it. Something like that. Although my sore throat is still here. I hope your sore throat goes away soon. Alright, all the thumbnails are done. We got Avion, The Lost Orb, another episode for Tuesday, 9 p.m. as usual. So that's always our Avion day. We have Night in the Woods, Thursday, normal time, 9 p.m. And then we have a Spelunky Marathon, 3 p.m. on Friday. Gonna play that for a solid at least 4 hours. I will sit down and commit to that game at least 4 hours. Ideally, I would like to get to 6 hours. I don't want to make a promise that I can't keep though, so I'll say at least 4. And our normal schedule writing ZATSUDAN on Sunday morning. Juan Kilimanjaro. If I was Juan, I'd be a horse though. I'm a bat. Or June could be your favorite month. I don't think June is my favorite month though. I like winter too much. I do really enjoy winter. So I wouldn't say that it's my favorite month. But yeah, Avion, The Lost Orb, 9 p.m. on Tuesday, Night in the Woods, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Spelunky Marathon at 3 p.m. on Friday, and then our weekly ZATSUDAN, same time, 10 a.m. on Sunday. While you guys are talking, I headed back to the beginning of the stream just to take another listen. You're really interested in that song, huh? I see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna do some switching around stuff, so this is gonna take a hot minute. So let's see. Oh, if my thing wants to work, maybe. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Let me go into the waiting section, BRB. I'm still here, don't worry. I'm just moving things around. Don't poke yourself in the eye. I'm not planning on it, don't worry. Okay, well the music is gonna go away for now. Otherwise this is gonna be way too much. Sorry, Mr. Lo-Fi Chill Beats. Where am I? There I am. You guys, I'm a pro at this. Don't even worry about it. Absolutely 100% professional. You guys come here because I'm an absolute professional at my streaming, right? You're not going to anybody else with like years and years of tenure and like a super cool sick setup because they're the quote-unquote pro streamer, right? You guys love me because I'm the pro streamer. Obviously, I know everything there is to know about streaming. 100%. And I use studio mode on OBS. I'm smart. I use studio mode. You know how many other people use studio mode? I have a hot take. We're not in winging it. You are not allowed to have a hot take. I deem you not allowed. You're not allowed to have a hot take. Not right now. Pick a different time. Different day. Any other time. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Popular streamers are often basic AF. Ooh. You be spitting like fighting words right now. I'm not getting in the crossfire of all that. That's too much. I am not about to do all that. Absolutely not. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I also have to change this. Silly me. There I am. Okay. This needs to change just a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Wonderful. All right, let's go. Whee! Yay, we're over here now. Woohoo! Okay, give it a second. Everything's loading. We're all good. Everybody's alive. It's gonna take a hot second. We good? Are we good? Oh, chat's loading. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, dead as I am, happy I'm back. I'm glad that you're back. Ooh, but yes, popular streamers being basic. I mean, I feel like it is so common to see streamers that are super popular and they all have like just slight variance in degree of what their setups are. Like, but they all have like all the RGB lights and all the Twitch notification fun sounds and all that. And like, I don't know, they all kind of seem like hype beasts in a way. So I know what you mean, 100%. Like, I don't think I've really found much more of a niche type of streamer besides like all of my individual VTubers that I watch, because each of them all are very stylistic and like you can't see like their whole setups or whatever because they rely on their model and they rely on like the graphics they have that are all like thematically related to their model. So seeing like regular stream setups, I totally get what you mean. Good morning, John. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I think Doug is one of the better streamers. I'm not familiar with Doug. I'm unfamiliar. But then again, I'm pretty unfamiliar with most popular streamers unless somebody like says their name and they're like an internet meme at this point. He's actually really good. That's good. Like, I think the only big popular streamers I know are like already big on YouTube as just like, again, either meme culture or they're just like already very notorious. Doing that, audio jack hole still broken. Oh, I'm sorry, John. Is there any way that you can like go to, well, I'm not assuming that you have like an iPhone, but like some sort of cell phone repair store where they can like fix that for you? I think it would be cheaper than getting like a whole new phone, obviously, but he's a coder and he often makes mods so that you can have an effect on the game he's playing. Oh, speaking of that, actually, you just brought up something that I was thinking about. There is a game that I have wanted for a very, very long time. I don't know if it has YouTube integration, but I know it has Twitch integration. And that's Dead Cells, which is a game that I've already wanted for like years now. I just haven't gotten around to buying it, and I just haven't gotten it yet. But apparently they have Twitch integration for Dead Cells, and I already want the game real bad because it's something I know that I would really, really like. So maybe if I get Dead Cells, I'll do special streams that are just on Twitch. Maybe? How about that? The biggest problem is that it requires a replacement part, which I can't find a place for. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean. Well, if you go to a cell phone repair store, can't they just order it? Well, I guess if it's like a difficult part, then they might also have difficulty finding it. June goes back to Twitch. I was never on Twitch to begin with. I'm just saying that, like, I might stop by Twitch for the fun integrated games. Which is a strange and unfamiliar place. So the reason why I'm streaming on YouTube rather than on Twitch, I don't agree with all of Twitch's policies and the way that they tend to run things in terms of how they treat their creators. I mean, if you're already a really big creator, then it's like already easy for you because you're established. But for smaller creators starting out, they take so much of like your cut of profit, and it's just not there anymore. I don't really like Twitch. Most of chat emote spamming, and I hate ads, and they're even more than the ones on YouTube. Oh my god, yeah. And like having to be a member in order to like get all of the or having to be like a subscriber on Twitch just so that you don't have to sit through the ads. Yeah, the 50-50 cut is ridiculous. That is insane. And like, listen, guys, I know this is, I figure this is kind of taboo to talk about in like certain regards, but with you guys, you know, I like to be open and honest with you guys. And, you know, it has been stated by some other creators on the platform here. When it comes to supporting your VTubers, supporting your streamers, like whoever it might be on the platform who is monetized, like obviously I'm not there yet and I'm not going to be monetized for a while, but whenever I do become monetized, like a lot of people want to buy super chats, which, you know, is a good thing. It's a really good thing to buy super chats for your favorite streamers. Amazon is a small startup, please understand. Great. Oh gosh. But what was it? Like, sending super chats is a great thing, and it's a great like audience interaction thing, and it still provides like money towards your favorite streamers. But the amount that YouTube cuts out is like so much. And like, not to mention, and you know, this isn't my case, but if you work for like a corporation, if you're a corporate VTuber, then like they get a cut of that as well. And like, if somebody sends like a $100 super chat, then your streamer might only be seeing like $60 of that, $70 of that, because of the cuts that go to YouTube and to their like corporation or whatever else it might be. Versus, and you know, I already have this established, the Stream Elements donations, the only amount that gets cut out is for taxes. So I see like more than 90% of how much you guys send. Wait, how much of my donations have been going to YouTube? None of them. Thankfully. For right now, none of your donations have been going to YouTube. The only thing that gets taken out of your guys' donations right now, because it's through Stream Elements, is just for taxes, which, you know, I can live with that. That's fine. Because it's only like a very, very small percentage. Versus, like, again, YouTube takes like 10%. If I worked for a corporation, they would take like 10 to 15 to 20% of each thing. 30% goes to YouTube? That's how much goes to YouTube? I thought it was only 10%. Holy crap. But yeah, as of right now, your money is going through Stream Elements and directly into like a PayPal account that I have. And the only amount that gets taken out is for taxes. 30%. And like, I don't wanna discourage anybody if like I end up getting monetized. I don't want to discourage you guys from sending super chats, but like, if you want it to be the most effective for me, and you want it to go towards me the most and not just, I guess like the other way would be like channel growth for YouTube, but still they cut so much. Like, I don't want to discourage you guys from sending super chats, but if you want to send it like in a much more direct way with a lot less being cut for me, then like Stream Elements is the way to go. 10% is Kick, I think, although a lot of content there is borderline Livewire stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna do Kick. Not interested in that platform. That's why lately Donathons people do really encourage things like Stream Elements. Yeah, because that's the best way to guarantee like that your money is actually going towards the person that you want to support. Kick is apparently, okay, so somebody was trying to make an alternative to Twitch and YouTube that's like not connected to either of those platforms, and like they made it on their own. But you know, some of the people who migrated there are not exactly the best, and the creator of it apparently is real shady and has some political beliefs that I do not agree with. So no, we will not be moving to Kick anytime soon. I am not planning on it. I honestly don't think Kick is going to survive that long, if I'm being real. But yeah, we ain't going to Kick. I'm not that far off with the Livewire comparison. Yeah, you're not. Why are so many people sussy? Well, you know, we live in that day and age. It's not right, and it's not great, and I really wish that we didn't have to. Unfortunately, that is our reality. And it is very frustrating. I don't like it either. It's not fun. Listen, I have adopted the unfortunate gay mentality of, fine, I'll just do it myself. So honestly, if I had the knowledge and the skills to make a better alternative, I would. But that's a lot of brain power, and I don't have enough time in the day. It seems like those competitors run into problems like that. Yeah, they run into those problems like very quickly. Basically, Kick is sus and bad. Yes, it's sus and it's bad. I don't even know, what's it? Like, wasn't there like a Twitter alternative for a while too that people were using, Mastodon? But like, I don't even know if people like actually use it or not. Why is that a gay mentality? Oh, are you not aware of this phenomena where, what's it? It doesn't matter like if you're actually educated in a certain thing or not. There's a trend within like the gay community that regardless of whether or not you are skilled in something, like you will try it anyway because it's the fine, I'll do it myself mentality. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, there's a couple on YouTube that I follow. They're a beautiful couple, and they're super popular, Julie and Camilla. And like they're renovating a whole house together. They don't know anything about like none of them have formal training in doing that kind of thing, but they're just, you know, they're going for it and they're enjoying the whole process along the way. So I've found that it is a trend within the LGBT community that it doesn't matter what your level of experience is or your level of education is in a certain subject, just regardless, you will just try it anyway. I don't know, that's just something that I've noticed, and like it's like an inside joke. I don't know how else to put it. Also, y'all, I had a very good day yesterday. I ended up staying out a lot later than I had expected. But I had a very good night yesterday. I can share that with you guys too. The only thing I have close to that is the straight male instinct of wanting to build a car. While not knowing car parts at all. You know what? I love that for you, John. That is hilarious. Or like the minute that you turn into a dad, then you have the dad instinct of, I need to build a deck, I need to build a shed, I need to barbecue. Imagine if people misunderstood others when they said a sentence with the word kick. Oh, they just thought about like the physical act of kicking someone, or like the digital act of making somebody go away. Where'd you go? So, last night, and I guess I'm dishing with you guys now, so we about to get real. Last night, I went on a lovely date with somebody. And we went out to go get Mexican food because, what was it? They were like absolutely insanely craving Mexican food, and they hadn't had Mexican food for like ages, so they were just really, really hankering for some good Mexican food, and I don't blame them because, you know, Mexican food be hella good. So we ended up going to this one restaurant nearby that's, you know, always super, super good. And we also... So you are Juan. I am not Juan. I am not Juan. It is legit a dream project of mine to build a Dodge Challenger 1970. Ooh. If you ever get around to doing it, you should take photos and drop them in the Discord, because that would be hella cool. But yeah, we went out to go get Mexican food, and what was it? We also ordered drinks. I got this one cocktail. It was a mango tequila sunrise, and it had both tequila and rum in it. And, you know, it was good because I like the fruit flavor, and, you know, I like tequila and rum, but it wasn't it wasn't my favorite drink that I've ever had there, because the last time that I had gone there on a date, I had gotten their Moscato strawberry lemonade, and that was way, way better. And then my date bought what was it? A half pitcher of a margarita. It was classic lime margarita, and you can buy it by like a full pitcher, but we didn't want a full pitcher, we just wanted a half pitcher. So he got that for himself, and it was also really, really good. And it was only like $2 more to get a half pitcher of a margarita than it was for like my mixed cocktail. And I was like, what the heck? Why is it like it's $2 more and you get a whole half pitcher of a drink versus one drink? But then I sipped my drink and I was like, oh, I think mine has like way more like alcohol in it versus the margarita, because wow, my drink was really strong. It took like every ounce of strength in me to finish. It was killer. Gosh. But I think the next time I go there, I'll just end up getting the strawberry lemonade again, because that was a lot better. John has the right idea. 70s muscle cars just have something about them. I mean, you right. You right. I mean, I think I'm a spoiled brat again in regard to what kind of cars I like. Muscle cars are something, and I love looking at them. Can't imagine even driving one, because I think most of them are stick shift, and I don't know how to drive a stick shift. But what's it? At some point in my youth, I was able to drive a Mercedes for quite a while, and I enjoyed that thoroughly. And right now, the car that we have is a Mazda, which is the car I had always dreamed about having. Just any kind of Mazda, and I love it. I love that car to bits and pieces. So if I'm looking for a car, I'm either going to look for a Mazda or a Mercedes, because again, I am a spoiled brat. The straight male instinct to slap a buff man on the bicep and say, "You looking hella fine, broski." Are you sure that's a straight male instinct? Not to call you out or anything. I don't know how much that falls under the category of straight male instinct. Male instinct, yes. Straight, questionable. Oh gosh. Need more water, y'all. Okay. I might need some hot tea after this. I haven't had a good cup of hot tea in a while. Also, I did that, I did that thing that all anxious people maybe go through at least once in their life, where technically the restaurant got my order wrong, but I didn't want to say anything, especially like in front of my date. I would have felt really, really bad, like saying something, because then we would have to like sit and wait even longer, and I just sucked it up and ate it anyway, and haven't said anything to anybody until this very moment. Not that it was like, like for me, it wasn't a grievous error. Like I'm okay. Like I didn't have any allergies or anything, so I would have been fine either way, but it was not the thing that I ordered at all. I didn't want to say anything because I felt really bad, but I still ate it and it was still really, really good. So, you know, I guess I'm fine. But what was it? Like, they have a couple different styles on how to, like, serve their, like, the different dishes that they have. And I guess they got it confused because I ordered, like, the chicken version of something. So it's, like, chicken with sauce and mushrooms and shrimp. And that's what I ordered. But instead of chicken, I got steak with the same stuff. So for me, it was fine, because, like, the only difference was instead of chicken, it's steak, and, like, I could eat either without any, like, trouble, but it was not the thing that I ordered. My week's been rough. I got stood up on a friend date. Oh, I'm sorry, John. You don't deserve that. I'm sorry you got stood up. Did they, like, totally ghost you? That's so sad. I hope you didn't get ghosted, because that's the worst part about it. But yeah, I got the completely wrong order and I didn't want to say anything and I ate it anyway, so I guess I'm fine. Honestly, I cannot wait to go downstairs and make food and sit and eat food and chill for the rest of the day. That's all I want from today. I need to go out at some point this upcoming week because I still haven't bought literally anything for my family's Easter baskets and I don't know what the heck I gotta put in them, so that'll be fun. She responded with a valid reason, but a heads up would have been nice. Yeah, especially if you had to, like, drive and commute like a pretty long way to get there. Plus, gas is already expensive enough as it is. My immersion, she isn't eating a fruit salad 24/7. I have sliced pineapple downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat my sliced pineapple because that's what I want really, really badly. Now that you reminded me. Waited for like 30 minutes at a Starbucks. Gosh, I'm so sorry, John. That's not fun. But yeah, I have pineapple downstairs. We got a bunch of fresh fruits and veggies because I have been starving for fresh nutrients for a while. Most of the like veggies and fruit that I've been eating have been canned or like frozen. And while there's still, you know, there's still nutritional value in them, it's not the same as eating like fresh things. So I'm so happy. Like we have fresh cucumber and bell peppers and pineapple and zucchini downstairs. And that just like made me so much more excited for eating food. I want to make, I want to make some zucchini pancakes or zucchini bread. I'm thinking I might do like some zucchini, like fritters, because that's what I did last time and they ended up really, really good. So I'm probably going to do that. And then, what was it? Probably, because we have a bunch of zucchini downstairs, I'll probably dice another one up, or like one or two, and like roast them with like the, with like steak seasoning and oil. And that'll be really, really good. And I can eat that with rice and chicken and stuff. I have to see what I have downstairs in the fridge. We were given whole pineapples at work. Grilling it on a burger was really good. I'm using the rest on pizza. Greed, you know how to live. You know exactly the kind of lifestyle that I want to lead, and you're living it, and I am so happy for you. God, pineapple pizza sounds really good too right now. Y'all, can you tell that I'm a little bit, just a little bit peckish, a little bit hungry? I'll be fine after stream, I promise, I promise. Also, with my date, we ended up going back to his place for a little while, and he also has chickens outside. Like, his family has a bunch of chickens, and he offered me a dozen chicken eggs, so I have some, like, organic, really gorgeous, and, like, fresh chicken eggs. And I'm very, very excited about eating them. Because, like, he showed me after he washed them, and they just looked so good. He also taught me how to play Fortnite. I died a lot. I'm not gonna be a pro Fortnite gamer anytime soon. But I hope I can at least kind of get good at playing Fortnite. I'd love to at least attempt getting better at Fortnite. Yes, because regular chicken eggs are made in a laboratory. No. You know what I mean. Quit being a smart ass. Oh, gosh. Eggs are another thing that's got... Don't even get me started. Oh my god, I could go off all day long about the price of chicken eggs. It makes me so freaking mad. Because, like, not only in my household, not only do we just eat a bunch of eggs because that's like a really easy protein and like it takes like 2 seconds to cook, but my mom also bakes and she gets orders for things and we have to buy a lot of eggs because we're baking and eating them all the time. So we go through eggs so quickly and we eat eggs so often that it's insane. And the amount that we have to pay for them, like, we can only go to like Walmart to buy our eggs right now because everywhere else it's too expensive. I have to be honest, battle royales are not for me. See, that's what I feel like too. Like, it's not a genre that I would typically pick under any circumstance, but I want to get at least kind of better at it in case anybody ever asks me to join them. Onions in my country got more expensive than soda at one point recently. Oh my god. I would freak it. I would absolutely freak it. That's just, it's too much. It's too much. Everything in this world is just too expensive now. How are we supposed to live? I can't live like this, man. I gotta get out of here. Oh, gosh. No, I can't even imagine onions being more expensive than soda. That's crazy. When I was allowed to eat force. Gosh, every time that I see those lyrics to that, like, Xerath would always sing that for a while. Like, there was a period of time where Xerath would, like, we would just be chilling and like he would just randomly start singing that and I'd be like, are you good? And like that went on for like a week and I was like, what is wrong with you, my guy? Listen, I know we've already had Xerath on an episode of Winging It, and like it doesn't have to be an episode of Winging It. We can just have him on the show for something else. But goddamn, if I don't want to just do another collab with him, just sit down and be stupid together for a while. I would kill to have him on the show again. Maybe not asking Winging It questions. We could literally just sit there and talk about nothing at all, and you guys will just hear our brains spiraling out of control. I get that input costs are higher, but I think a lot of companies just decided to charge way more and see if people would pay it. Well, because a lot of us don't really have a choice. Again, like, if the price of groceries go up, then, like, we're still gonna need those groceries at the end of the day. So, of course, we're still gonna pay it, but it's not that we want to. It's that we don't really have any other choice, really. And yeah, it's so frustrating to see the price of everything go up incrementally over time, and then see, like, an article, like a news article, just being like, record profit turnout. And it's like, how freaking dare you? There was an onion hoarding scheme from storage places to raise prices by artificially lowering supply. We just started importing onions again and the price went back down again. Holy crap. Oh my god. Artificially trying to change the market value of things and doing things like lowering supply, or, you know, just like trying to artificially cause inflation because of doing stupid shit like that makes me so mad. We tried stopping onion imports, but then the local storage places did that. That is crazy. Reminds me of that French onion song. French onion song? There's a French onion song? What do you mean? What do you mean there's a French onion song? What are you talking about? Huh? What? French onion song? Just a song in French about onions? Is that what you mean? What? French onion song? Huh? I thought you were gonna say reminds me of French onion soup. That French onion song? They told the Austrians that they couldn't have What are you on about? What? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. Hello? What? You know what? Just link me in the Discord or something later. Holy moly, I don't know how to feel about that. Oh gosh. You know, I completely forgot where I was going with that. Never mind. The thought flew out of my head as soon as it came in. The record profits mean that the prices don't need to be that high. That's the part that gets me. Yes! That's the part that makes me so mad about it. It's like, if you're getting record profits, then why are you raising the prices of it? Because you don't need to. Like, the whole point of this is that you shouldn't be turning a profit because everything costs so much. But you're just making things cost so much so that you can get even more money. Like, that's not ethical. And it makes me really, really mad. Gosh, I could go off all day long about it. But, you know, we would be here forever if I did that. So, you know, I'm not going to subject you guys to all that. You guys are going to get real tired of me real fast if I do that. Goodness gracious. You know, I don't get why everything went to doggy doo-doo after something on the other side of the planet happened. The globalized economy was a mistake. Yeah. 'Cause, like, again, I can understand that a lot of things have changed since since that funny year of 2020. Like, you know, we've lost a lot of workers, both, like, in terms of actually lost them, they are no longer with us, and, like, people aren't able to work because they have become, like, disabled from, like, side effects of everything. They're not in the state that they were before. We've lost a lot in the workforce. But that's different than just raising the prices of everything because you want to turn a record profit. Because, like, again, it is absolutely unnecessary that everything has to be that high. And it makes me really, really mad. So, like, yeah, I can understand that things have been real wonky after, again, the pandemic and everything, but there is absolutely no reason that it had to go down, like, this deep, and, like, everything is falling apart right now. Because, like, everybody should have had a failsafe. But I think everybody was just so dependent on the system that we had in place for the longest time, and then the second that it crumbled, nobody knew what to do, even though they should have, like, you know, done something, but they didn't. Hello, government, care to get up from your Guys, this is not what I thought we would start chatting about today, but you know what? We can go off. I appreciate that we can have an open conversation about this. You guys come to me because we talk about the important, hard-hitting news of politics. We want to hear funny Batgirl talk about politics. Oh, God. I do my best to entertain the masses. And if it means that they want to hear about politics, then so be it. Not movie reviews, not funny instances in my day-to-day life, not even ideas for future streaming, just, you know, politics. Politics and politics and politics. Funny Batgirl run for president. Oh my God, could you imagine me as president? What would my first decree be as president? What would be like my first, like, what's the name of the thing that you have to do as like a presidential order? What would be my first order as president? I don't know. Everybody has to donate to my stream elements. Oh gosh. Either that or everybody has to sit and eat a bowl of fruit with me. Pilk is banned. I could eternally ban Pilk. No, you know what? I'm not banning Pilk. You know what I'm going to ban? I'm gonna ban that ridiculous thing that Xerath keeps trying to convince everybody is good, but obviously isn't. The RC cola with the raw egg. We're banning that shit. That is absolutely the most illegal thing on the planet. You are not allowed to do that. It is stupid. It is unsanitary. It is unhealthy. We are not allowing our citizens to have any part in that. Absolutely not. It is a health crisis. The way that, like, we had to yell at all the kids for eating Tide Pods for funsies, we're yelling at them for doing the RC Cola raw egg. They are not allowed to do that anymore. Absolutely not. Xerath is the new egg son. Eggman. Oh, God. You know what? He would be the villain. He would be Dr. Eggman. Hello, June. Good morning, Terrence. Good to see you. We're totally not fantasizing about what would happen if I became president and banned a certain cola and protein combo. What are you talking about? Absolutely not. Time to make some midnight breakfast. Hell yeah. I don't even know what I'm gonna make when I get downstairs. Again, I'm gonna eat my pineapple because I want my pineapple, but I should cook with the eggs that I got from my date the other day. I should make scrambled eggs and rice. That sounds really, really good. I have been eating scrambled eggs and rice like the whole past week or so because it's just such an easy either breakfast or lunch or dinner, literally an anytime food. It is so, so good. So I am probably gonna do that. Okay, but yes. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for checking in on me, Terrence. Pancakes and breakfast sausage for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could go off about breakfast sausage all day long. I freaking love breakfast sausage so much. I'm pretty sure, like, in anybody else's eyes, my obsession with breakfast sausage would be seen as, like, the most unhealthy relationship on the planet. I just fucking love breakfast sausage so much, and nobody will ever stop me. I don't know how else to explain it. Me and breakfast sausage, it's a match made in heaven. We were always destined. The red string of fate. Like, nothing will ever tear us apart. Good job cooking eggs. I'm so proud of you. Do I sense disdain in your voice? Just a little? Maybe annoyance, perhaps? Maybe. I'm over here sharing my love of breakfast sausage, and I don't need to be not detained. Detained is not the right word. I don't need to be insulted for my ability to cook eggs as well. Oh, but I love making, like, giant breakfast platters. No, I'm just congratulating you for cooking eggs, unlike someone. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god. We should clip this and send it to Xerath later and just yell at him. Oh gosh. No, I always cook my eggs. I came back to hear breakfast and now I am hungo like you, June. I love breakfast food. Guys, breakfast food will always be my favorite kind of food. And, like, when I specify breakfast food, I hope you guys realize that, like, again, I'm an American. I'm an American. But I'm also Asian, so I love the giant American breakfast plates, but I also love, like, my Indonesian style breakfast, where we'll eat rice and egg, and, like, sometimes we'll eat random leftovers, like, we'll have leftover fried chicken, and we'll have it with, like, fresh cucumber, and, like, spicy sauce, and, like, all this other stuff, or, like, pickled veggies. and like it's always so awesome. So it depends, because like that kind of food for me is also seen as breakfast food because it's just a different culture's breakfast food. People debate pancakes versus waffles, but I say the real answer is French toast, and you're right, Greed. You are so right, because with French toast, you get the best of both worlds. You get the outside crispiness that you would get with waffles, but the inside, like, softness that you would get with pancakes. You are so right for that, because that's, like, the only... Well, I shouldn't say it's the only, like, breakfast carb that I go for, but 9 times out of 10, if I want a breakfast carb, I make French toast because it's the superior one. Asian, go to Stephen He channel and look at all his... Oh, I already watch basically all of Stephen He's content. I am subscribed. I be on his shit all the time. I fucking love Stephen He. He is so good. First act as president, make breakfast menus 24/7. You are so right, Chronic. You are absolutely so right. You know what's bullshit? The fact that McDonald's for a little while said like, oh, we're gonna have our breakfast menus all day long. And then they took that away because it was just a promotional thing for a little while. Like, why the fuck would you not keep it consistently for like at least like a year? Why are you getting a promotional thing for like a month? I want 24/7 breakfast all the time because diners know what's up. You can get pancakes, French toast, waffles, like anything you want that's breakfast food anytime you walk into a diner. But why are these little fast food places think it's fine to just not serve breakfast 24/7? Because that's the shit that I want. I want my McDonald's hash brown. I want my McGriddle at any time that I want it. For real, the only fast food I crave is breakfast food, and you're so right. You are so freaking right. Trying to tempt us with eggs only to rip it away. It makes me so freaking mad, man. You are so right. My first decree as president is making it mandatory to have breakfast 24/7. Oh my god, yes. Guys, I could go off about my love of breakfast food because, like, again, going to local diners is the best. For me, again, East Coaster, I freaking love Wawa. Getting Wawa breakfast sandwiches and hash browns is just, it's on another level. I can't even describe it. It is truly, truly insane. Why are eggs seen as a breakfast food? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But only on a Sunday is when I get breakfast at my nearest diner, but it's just... But you should be able to get it whenever you want. You should be able to. I'd make waffles if I had a waffle maker. We only ever make waffles on very rare occasions in this household, and it's for when we make chicken and waffles, and we make extra batter so that we can make a bunch at once and then freeze them. Because otherwise, like, it's so much work to man the waffle iron. And we don't like doing it. We just don't like doing it more than we have to. But I'm a French toast girly. Love French toast. If I am craving waffles, though, I go to the Waffle House. Have you ever had cheese balls? Me? It depends what kind. If you're asking about, like, the snack, like, kind of like Cheetos, I mean, like, bread? Cheese balls? Bread. I mean, I have 2 cheese balls in my mind. The kind that's like crispy, like you get them like Cheetos, or the kind that's like very Midwestern, and like you take like crackers or chips and it's kind of like a dip, but it's like in the shape of a ball because it's all cheese. Also, hi EDSM. They don't have Waffle Houses here. Chronic, if you ever come visit me, if we ever figure that out one day, because, you know, I will permit you in my presence, we will go to a Waffle House, and I will enlighten you. It's a bread ball that's yellow with cheese inside? Huh? What? No, I am not familiar with that variety. Ah, Waffle House, the modern public fighting arena. I'm very thankful that I have never been in a Waffle House where there was an active fight going on, because I don't know how I would handle myself. I would be so afraid. No, I have not been in a Waffle House when there's... Oh, pão de queijo! I know what it is, but I've never had it. No, I do want it. I want it real bad. I've seen them before, and I've been craving it, but I don't, like... I'm so afraid of making it at home that I, you know, like, frying with cheese, it can be very dangerous, because, you know, water and oil explosion, not trying to get my house blown up or nothing, or get my face burned with oil. But I mean, I could try, because I'm pretty experienced with frying stuff, so maybe I'll be okay. I'm walking in a winter blunderland. I mean, you know how it is, Chronic. Y'all need to have poutine sometime, by the way. I want it so bad. I want poutine so bad. Guys, we're just talking about food now. I'm so hungry. Oh gosh, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Some of you guys probably saw my tweet the other day that I really wanted to go to Waffle House. I've been craving Waffle House. I really freaking want to go to Waffle House. I always get like the same thing every time I go to Waffle House, and I really just want to go there and like ball out. Like, I want to get everything. I want to get my 2 chocolate chip waffles. I want my hash browns with onions and cheese, and I want like a plate of breakfast sausage and bacon. Like, that's what I want. They also have like southern biscuits and gravy, which, you know, I'm learning to have a palate for that, because for the longest time it took me quite a while to get used to like having gravy on stuff, because when I was like a little kid, I was really picky, and I didn't like things that were saucy because I didn't know what was in them. So I'm learning to like biscuits and gravy. But, you know. Poutine is literally, I would die from both types of diabetes, but happy. It looks really good. It looks really good. I mean, I could try making them at home, but the closest thing that I've made to that at home is more like American style loaded fries. Like, we'll get a bag of frozen French fries and fry them in oil, and then I'll spread them out on a baking sheet and top it with cheese and bacon bits and a bunch of other stuff. And then when it comes out of the oven, I'll put sour cream and green onions, kind of like a loaded baked potato, but it's just like a whole sheet tray of French fries loaded with stuff, and then we'll just pick at that, and that's like one of my favorite things that I get to make. I haven't made it in like forever, so maybe I should do that again sometime. I fried mozzarella sticks before. There isn't really any oil explosions, even when the cheese leaks into the oil. I've had more trouble with shallow frying Spam. Oh, okay. Well, I guess because if it's low moisture mozzarella, then it won't really have water in it. It was like I was on Mount Doom with how burnt my hands got. Oh no, John. Well, I suppose that we learned a valuable lesson that day. Youch. Ouch. No, it has to be cheese curds, and it has to be the gravy. There's no other experience. I know that poutine is like a very specific thing, but I'm saying the closest I've ever done is just like American style loaded fries. Gosh, I want to make those again now. I'm gonna keep thinking about it. Or like loaded tots. I love making loaded tater tots. That's always fun. Love making loaded tater tots. Legit had to fight through oil splatters every minute or so. Youch! Ouch. Gosh, not fun. Hopefully you don't have to go through that terrible, terrible pain ever again, because that does not sound like fun. So who the heck is messaging me right now? Go! Out, out, out. I was making hollandaise sauce yesterday and I can relate. Oh, because of you have to, with the butter. Yeah, the butter will spit at you if you're not like constantly like stirring it or like shaking it around. It'll get real mad at you real fast. I don't think I've ever made a hollandaise sauce because I don't think I've ever made anything that needed hollandaise sauce as a condiment. I've never just like tried to make hollandaise sauce on my own. Because like like the most common thing that I think of is when you make like eggs Benedict and you put it over eggs Benedict, but like I've never made that before. It was splattering even with my stirring. That's just what happens, man, because butter be wildin'. When you're melting butter and cooking butter over the stove, you're like purposefully separating the milk fats from the water, so all of the water is gonna just be spitting at you like basically the whole time. I've learned the trick. Don't fry the Spam in a wok or your fingers will become lightly fried as well. Oh gosh. Well, like, did you put like extra oil in the wok? I'm very curious as to like what it was that you were making with Spam now, because I also love Spam. But normally when I'm cooking with Spam, I don't add extra oil because of like just how much fat is in Spam that like, you know, after a while it just starts cooking in its own oil. Also, you can buy a package for hollandaise sauce that just needs butter, water, and the powder. I don't know if I trust that. I mean, I'm sure that it worked and it has all the seasonings that you would need, but like, you can just, I can't imagine that it's really that hard to just make it on your own though, right? I just wanted to shallow fry some Spam. Oh, okay. I got you. Also, I can't really stay for much longer because I gotta study for biology, but I will for now because dinner, I mean lunch. That's fine. I mean, we're gonna wrap it up in like, maybe a half an hour, so you're probably not gonna miss a ton anyway. I hope so. If we're just talking about food, then you're not gonna miss anything. It'll be fine. Let me get some more water. Oh, I need more water. Hold on. Y'all, give me just a second. I need to get like more water. I'm like out of water. I will be right back. Give me just a second. Again, you guys are just proving my point. What are you guys doing? What, wait, why are we yelling? Why are we shouting? What is going on? Do I even want to know? What? But like, why though? But like, why though? I leave for like, what? Not even like 5 minutes? Here we go again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Takagi, you were a part of this. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, you guys are nothing but a bunch of troublemakers. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, goodness gracious. I wasn't. I saw you. You put that emoji. Why are y'all yelling in the chat? Have I ever told June that I feel bad for the auto captions when people say my username? Is that a thing that happens with the auto captions? Would it help you guys if I made captions? Okay, you no. Oh god. Chat needs constant supervision. You know what, y'all? You right. I need to have another moderator. I really need to get another moderator. I was talking about that for a while. Welcome back, June. I hope you got some... I think you mean potato water, but maybe I'm misunderstanding. No, it's just that I feel kind of bad if it were to ever happen. You know what? I'm sure that whoever is reading the captions or needs the captions for my videos will, have fun with that. Pokemon water? What kind of water do you guys it's just water. It's just plain water. Is it better than oh god, no, not the gamer girl water. Oh no. Is that the kind of merch that you guys want from me? Like what's going on here? Oh, potable. Yes, it is. It's potable water. It is 100% potable water. I thought you meant to put potato water. I was like, what? Potato water? E-girl water. You guys are never getting my water. I refuse to give you my water. None of you guys will ever have my water. Y'all be nasty. Absolutely nasty. No, I'm actually yelling this You ever gonna sell that, June? In your fucking dreams. Absolutely not. God, no. Guys, not even just like, again, that's gross. That's nasty. But like, can you even imagine the logistics of sending that? Better go to ePal, June. It's gonna have no. Absolutely not. Chronic? Gross. No, I am not going to sell like gamer girl water. Absolutely not. That is disgusting. That is nasty. Y'all don't need to know me like that. What I was saying earlier was I was planning on having another moderator at some point soon. So you guys be on the lookout. I might be asking you guys. You could always do... No, I am not making an OnlyFans. Absolutely not. Listen, the only reason that you guys would ever get an OnlyFans from me was if I made an agreement with some sort of artist to make very tasteful things, art, to be posted on there, and the money that I would have from it would not go towards other lewd actions, because y'all are nasty. Do a Patreon for secret things? No, I'm not interested in doing that right now. Ask again in like 2 years. The trick is to just send a Green, you're a marketing genius. I love this. I'll get like, I'll get food coloring and it'll be tap water and I'll put like 1 drop in like a whole gallon's worth so that it's just slightly not pure colored. We'll note that you said that. Oh god, EDSM. I'm gonna eat those words later, aren't I? But no, I wouldn't. Cause what was it? There's one VTuber that does that, right? What's his name? I forget his name, but he's friends with, He's friends with all the Invicta boys. He's the dog boy. But he's not in Invicta. He's like, independent. And not Shoto. I don't mean Shoto. But like there's like one artist that he collaborates with where, they do all of the NSFW work for him, and then he has like a OnlyFans page for it. I think his name is like Aki or something. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Then June names it E-Girl Water for 20 grand. Oh, goodness gracious. Do what on stream? No, not on stream, but I believe Aki has like a very specific artist that he collaborates with for like his OnlyFans page. I've only ever heard of a VTuber. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Absolutely not. Oh my god. No. That is not ethical. Absolutely not. No. YouTube is not the grounds for that kind of thing. Absolutely not. Are you serious? Jesus Christ. No. No. That is horrid. That is absolutely abhorrent. No. NSFW art when? Well, you're not gonna get it from me because I am not an artist. I'm not an artist and I can't make those kind of things. But, it just depends if one of the fan artists want to do that. How did you know it was on YouTube? No, I'm not saying that I knew it was on YouTube. I'm saying that if that streamer is on YouTube, like YouTube doesn't allow for that kind of thing. I'm surprised that Vox gets away with like half of the shit that he does because knowing him, like, again, that shit bananas, but but you know, with that specific object, they can't possibly just let anybody keep a video like that up, right? But like, I guess if there's like no visual, then like, but still, they can't allow, oh my god. Well, even if they did allow it to be up on the platform, then like they would, they would demonetize it right away, right? I'd like to file a restraining order. Me too, Chronic, me too. I don't see the appeal of that kind of stuff. Like, on stream, I don't see the appeal. I feel like her fan base is probably just, you know, like, absolutely rabid dogs. Nah. That cannot be. That cannot be for real. There's no way in hell. Absolutely not. I don't want to read that. Close your eyes, Chronic. Close your eyes and close your ears. Gosh. And like, is she still here? Like on the platform? They like let her keep doing that? I feel like that's not a very wise business decision on YouTube's behalf. She after some time didn't like it. Well, like, what? It's kind of too late to take it back at that point though, right? Because like she's already committed. Like, I don't know how else to phrase it, but like, man, that's nasty. She's had a bunch of other personas as different VTubers. Oh, okay. So like she'll just like cut herself off from having that as a thing. But like people would recognize her voice, right? People would just recognize her and know that it's her right away, right? There's like no way. What? She would always hate getting popular from doing this, so she'd always switch. So, like, just don't do that kind of stuff, then. I feel like that's as simple of an explanation as it gets. Just, like, don't do stuff like that on stream, and then you wouldn't have to do that. Nobody even asked her to do those things, she just did them. Then, like, that's on her, then. That's, you know what, I'm gonna call her out. I don't even know who this chick is. That's just dumb. Just, like, don't do that, then. Don't make content if you don't want to do it, and like you lose a whole persona and everything, and you lose a fan base like every single time you do that. Like that's just too much. This stream became YouTube life lessons. YouTube life lessons and food. Oh gosh. She might be broke if you think about it, all those models. Oh my god, yeah. Like, the artist puts in so much time and effort, and then the rigging for those models and all of that, that's nuts. Can we maybe chill? You know what, I think that's a good idea. We'll chill out, yeah. Gosh, that is a lot of money, too. I can't wait for the day where I'll finally have enough to save up for like a really nice 2D model. I know that's like super, super far down the line, and I'm not even gonna think about getting like a nice 2D model until I get like a computer upgrade as well. But you know, I would love to get to that point at some point. I need to figure out, like, again, I think I've mentioned it before. I have my throne wish list in the description at like all times, but if I'm able to, I would love to get one of those what's it? Just like one of those random gaming PCs that someone's trying to like sell off of like Facebook Marketplace, just so that I have like something for the interim. June loses dimensions in 4K. What? No. What you mean? But I know of one VTuber who's successful and enjoys doing this. Want me to give her a shout out? Enjoys, like, when you say enjoys doing this, you mean just streaming and being a good streamer, right? Correct? Someone who is decent and nice, correct? Right? Because otherwise, No, we're not doing that here. No, I will not have that kind of endorsement on my page. No. EDSM, I question why you know of so many of these people. EDSM gets into some interesting things in the nighttime, I suppose. Just goes ham, goes hard. Oh gosh. I do not want to know your browser search history. I don't want to know any of that. I don't need to know you like that. You be doing too much. Goodness gracious. Sometimes you stumble upon some good stuff. I don't know if that's the kind of stuff I want to stumble into. I don't know. Also, y'all, you know how, like, we're talking about VTubers and we talked about politics. I have something in my brain. Oh no, he's part of the dogs. Oh no, EDSM, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh gosh. But, what was it? I have a VTuber politics, like specifically politics within the VTubing community thing in my head. So apparently, what's it? Niji Sanji opened up, auditions for English VTubers again. And, you know, I already have lots of thoughts in my head about, like, why are they doing it so soon? Like, their turnover is just crazy right now, and especially after everything that happened with a certain somebody from the last wave. It's like, is right now really the time to be auditioning for new people? Like, they should focus on the people that they have right now, but you know, I could go off. But apparently in the new audition guidelines, it requires you to have English as your first language, which was, what was it? Like Kotaka and Meloko, like their first language is Japanese, but they're already like fluent in English, but they, you know, still allowed them into the company because like this is like a newly established rule when auditioning. And they also require like previous streaming experience, which they didn't require experience before, but now they require it. And they fixed up some of the guidelines and stuff that they have around like who they hire and who they don't. But I don't know. I still have a lot of thoughts and feelings about it because, again, I really don't think it's a good move on them to be opening auditions right now anyway, because they really need to focus on like everything else they got going on and like their current talents, because they have like so many wonderful talents right now, and they just keep focusing on like they want more and more and more. And I don't know, I feel like that's how we end up in situations like the last one that we did. And I don't know. By the way, furries are the real degens here. The rabid dogs, ooh. Furries are not all, and you know, I'll put that stipulation, not all of them are degenerates, but you know, it is something that follows them, like in every community that they go to, where they tend to. There is a trend among them, but I don't think it's my place to really say anything about them. Oh gosh. Why do they think they're to want more? Oh, who do they think they are to want more? Apparently I can't read anymore. Oh gosh. Also, again, I apologize if you can hear my stomach growling. I am so sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose, I promise you. I may have a tiny bit of furry, just enough to find them interesting. You say it more like a scientist in a lab behind like the bulletproof plexiglass. And you're like studying them from afar. That's what that sounds like when you phrase it like that. Like you want to discover them. You want to understand them because you find them interesting. Oh gosh. How often do VTuber companies even open up auditions? Well, it depends on the company. In my opinion, I think Niji Sanji opens theirs up a little too frequently. They're trying to build like a freaking empire, and it's a little crazy. So they open up auditions like every 3 months or something, which is, again, truly insane to me. I think they're gonna have, you know, they lose out on so many good people, and, you know, they're not paying attention to the people who are already in their company, but they're still hiring on more talents that they're not, you know, ready to really put out there. But, you know, I have feelings about that. HoloLive I assume that HoloLive opens up their auditions maybe once a year. I don't actually keep up with HoloLive very much, so I don't know when their auditions open up. And then VShojo is more you get adopted into it. A lot of other companies are more like you get adopted into it, or like when you're forming the company, you already have the talents that you want and you're not like looking to expand or anything. So it depends. But the two big ones are HoloLive and Nijisanji. And HoloLive maybe once a year, and Nijisanji is like every 3 months. I ended up only being able to keep up with a couple Niji members. Having so many just made it too hard to want to care about even more. I know, and that's the thing, and that's what makes me really frustrated about it. Wish me good luck with the exams, by the way. I already got 2 I's. The I stands for irregular. EDSM, I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope you're able to, you know, get through the rest of your exams okay. What company has the best reputation in your eyes? Oh, I think you're asking the wrong person, because I am very anti-establishment in that regard. Don't get me wrong. I love the talents from Nijisanji. I love my talents from Nijisanji. They like are so incredible, and I love them to bits and pieces. When it comes to company politics or being in a company versus not being in a company, I will always prefer not being in one because of having the freedom to do whatever it is you please, not having to keep company image or, you know, being very limited on what you are and are not able to say, things like that. I am not about it. And, you know, profit cuts and everything else just to have like that image when you start out. Like, I understand the appeal of it, but it's not for me. And, you know, I encourage more people to start independently and to like see how streaming is just for the sake of streaming, rather than starting it off because this is like your dream job and like this is the one thing that you want to do right now. So, you know, I have lots of thoughts and feelings about that. Holo has a bit of an open audition process, but it doesn't seem to mean there will be new members anytime soon. Yeah, like, they're very, very selective with the people that they pick. The rating goes I for irregular, R for regular, B for good, and MB for very good. Oh boy. EDSM, do you need help? Is this a cry for help? You need help with this? Oh gosh. But yeah, like, for the longest time, I had always assumed, like, oh, I love Nijisanji, like, all of the talents that they have are, like, super open, and, like, they're not very limited, like, they can still do, like, so many different things. And, like, I kind of saw HoloLive as, like, the, evil company in a way. Because the talents at HoloLive are a lot more heavily restricted. But I don't know, recently with how everything's going at Nijisanji, the way that they're with like the whole Zion thing, like there's so much going on with Nijisanji, and like I'm still mad at them for the way that they treated the whole like Yugo graduation thing. And like currently they have a talent in the JP branch that like got suspended for making like a very like innocuous like small scale joke, but is in like really, really big trouble, and the way that they're handling it and like all of this kind of stuff. Like neither of those two big corporations are really like, I don't hold any special feelings to either of them anymore, and I don't go out of my way to supporting either one of those companies anymore. Like, I already wasn't really supporting HoloLive as it was because I don't agree with the way that they treat their talents, and now, like, with Niji Sanji being the way that it is, I'm also not in agreement with how they're treating their talents, but I'm already attached to their talents just as them, that it's hard to avoid. I mean, again, it's complicated, but I don't agree with either of them as a company. It was in physics and Portuguese that I got an I for my primary language. I am so sorry, EDSM. Gosh. Is there any dirt on VShojo? I mean, my dirt on VShojo isn't really them as a company, but rather I'm in disagreement with some of their talents. I don't like some of the things that some of their talents have done. And I think them as a company, they didn't really want to say or do or intervene at all as like a company, because they didn't want to like have that as a company standard either. So, you know, I'd rather say in that regard, I disagree with some of their talents rather than the company itself. I think Niji had those rules, but it's kind of kept it where the public could see. It's just that recently the curtain was pulled back by recent events. Yeah. Niji Sanji is going through it right now because of the curtain being pulled, and they're, you know, doing the best that they can with that. But, you know, again, at the end of the day, it's a corporation, and I'm not for them, so, you know, I will say and do as I please. Really, I never heard of this. Any name drops or too much? I won't name drop, but you can probably infer who I'm talking about, because again, I've stated in a previous stream or two that I am not interested in playing Hogwarts Legacy, and I am not interested in anything to do with Harry Potter or anything because of, you know, the transphobia that surrounds all of it. And frankly, in the game, also the anti-Semitism that is involved in that game. So I am not interested with that. And one of their talents decided to, you know, try to defend this game, and I was not for it, and I did not want to listen to any of that. So, you know, I disagree with some of their talents in that regard. Because, you know, I have so many loved ones in my life that are trans and have, like, spoken out about, like, how truly awful that person and her game and all that other stuff is. And I don't want anything to do with that. You know, it's not my place to speak on behalf of the trans community. Obviously, I'm not trans myself, but at the end of the day, being a member of the LGBT community, if the trans community says don't support this game because it's bad and it goes towards supporting anti-trans policies, then I'm not going to support it. And with the anti-Semitism, you know, also bad. Is it just her or anyone else? I think it's mostly just her. I mean, I've heard some questionable things from some of the other talents as well, so I'm just, you know, I'm not interested. Like, I personally have her blocked, and some of the other talents I just don't interact with because I'm not interested in them. But yeah, Harry Potter's boring as all hell. Yeah, it's not even like the epitome or like the best version of like that kind of fantasy that there is, that even exists. So, you know, it's, you know, it's okay, and it was like very popular for what it was a long time ago, but, you know, I'm not really with the boycott legacy thing after what they pulled on Pikami. I don't know who Pikami is. My apologies. I don't know anything about that, so I can't speak on that. But yeah, like, I'm not interested in supporting that game. I am not interested in supporting anybody who tries to defend that game for any reason. So, you know, But again, for me, it's more of a I don't interact with them, and I don't fuel anything over it though. She just quit like 2 days ago. Oh, did like a VTuber graduate? I was not familiar with this. I don't know who Pikami is, I'm so sorry. Big VTuber got harassed like hell when she streamed HP Legacy. See, like, you shouldn't be... I wouldn't go so far as to harass somebody else over it, but also keep in mind, when a person gets reprimanded for doing something that hurts others, sometimes they go on the defensive and describe it as harassment, even if it's not. So, you know, I can't say for certain what did and did not happen. Again, I don't know this VTuber, but I don't know. I always take it with a grain of salt because, again, you can use the phrase harassment, and that might be the case. I don't know. But also, if somebody gets reprimanded, like, at all for anything, more or less, they can always try to twist it in their favor and call it harassment, even if it's not. So, you know, it all depends. But, you know, knowing mob mentality and knowing the way that, like, fan bases can become rather rabid, I don't doubt the fact that harassment was also probably a part of it. But, you know, there is a difference between harassment and also just, like, you know, asking or stating or whatever else it might be about, like, you know, being around that game and things of that nature. Imagine ruining your career over a Star Wars knockoff. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Chronic, you're gonna start a fire in this chat. I'm not. You know what? Now is a great time to wrap up. I'll wrap it up there then. It was harassment. A lot of live stream chat was really uncalled for. Oh gosh. I'm sorry about that. You know, nobody deserves to have to get, like, completely harassed off of the internet in that kind of manner. Like, it's not appropriate, and it's not, you know... The people doing the harassment probably think that they're doing, like, a good thing, being like, see, you did this awful thing, but, like, you know, I don't want to say they're no better, but it's also, like, they shouldn't be doing that. That is not the way to, like, behave on the internet. So I'm sorry to hear that happened, but I don't really know who Pikami is, and I wish her nothing but the best in the future. But, you know, I also don't support people who do that, and I'm not interested in, you know, that kind of thing. Also, my pancakes and sausage are ready. Guys, I am so hungry. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna make food. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm glad that we got to make the whole stream. Oh no. I'm cutting you off, Chronic. We've had enough. We've had enough for a day. We're not doing all this. Goodness gracious. Okay. God. I'll post the stream schedule in a little bit, and, you know, I'll make the waiting rooms and stuff like that throughout the week. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. We got into some very interesting topics today, but, you know, it's not a horrible thing. You know, we talked about some important stuff. That was pretty nice. We talked about important stuff, talked about our feelings and whatnot. So, you know, I'll send you the Onion song. Oh boy. Oh gosh, I'll look out for that. But until then, I will be streaming again on Tuesday. You guys will see me my normal time on Tuesday, playing more Avion as always, because, you know, Tuesdays is Avion days. But until then, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, your evening, whatever it might be, wherever you are. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Or maybe later in the Discord if I start doing my journal and I need company. But anyway. Bye, everyone! I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye!